the extraterrestrial woman who came to Japan in 1803, an ET contact according to what legend claims. For many, it's only a local legend, but for others, it is a real UFO encounter. It supposedly occurred on the coasts of Japan in the past. The story goes like this. It began in February 22nd, 1803. On that day, the fishermen of Kohaku Cove, located in Hitachi province in Japan, as always, were ready to go out to sea to seek their livelihood. However, that would not be any working day. Stuck on the shore of a beach was an enigmatic object that had the shape of a covered rice pot, which they later called Utsuro Bune, hollow boat. Curious about that strange sighting, they came up to explore it, pushing the item inland and began to mount on top of it. It had 330 centimeters of altitude, 540 centimeters of width. Its upper part was made of material similar to rosewood and red lacquer, while the lower part was covered with metal plates, perhaps to protect it from sharp reefs. The ceiling had seemingly glass windows, and they were coated with something resembling their tree resin. However, they were transparent enough to see what was inside. And through these windows, the fishermen were able to distinguish on the inner walls inscriptions of an unknown language. But more surprises awaited them. Finally, when they were able to enter the cabin, they discovered a pair of sheets, a bottle of water, 3.6 liters, 2 cakes, at least it seemed, and meat paste. Of course, all a find of unprecedented boat, but one that was much more shocking. They also found a beautiful young woman, 18 to 20 years of appearance, watching them smilingly. The girl was distinguished of any Japanese woman of the time by her striking hair and red eyebrows. The clothes she wore were of a material that the fishermen described as very beautiful, which they had never seen. It was she who broke the ice and spoke to them, but as her language was unknown, they could not understand what she was saying. They also noticed that she was constantly embracing a small box. It's said that the girl spent some time living with the fishing community, but after a while she was accused of being involved with a married man, so they finally decided to return her and the object back to the sea, and the fishermen continued their daily lives. Today, this story is considered a legend of the Tokugawa era, when Japan was isolated from the rest of the world, but there are those who say that it is a valuable testimony of an old contact of the third type of encounter. Illustrations have been made in Japanese books of 1825 and 1844. Please leave your comments about this, and thank you for your support. This is by Anshri Vastava on Infinity Explorers. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.